Stories are shelters we build to understand who we are. But what happens when the same shelter is described by three different architects? Tonight we trace one tale, a simple event retold across traditions, and watch how meaning shifts, revealing not contradiction, but the richness of perspective. Imagine a traveler lost at a crossroads. In one tradition, the tale is moral instruction. The traveler chooses the narrow path, resists temptation, and arrives at salvation. The emphasis is on willpower. The crossroads test character, and the story functions as a map for righteous action. Every turn, every hardship becomes evidence that virtue leads to the promised destination. In another tradition, the same traveler becomes a vehicle for fate. Here the crossroads are ordained, the traveler guided by unseen forces. Choices are less about moral calculus and more about obedience to a larger cosmic order. The story teaches acceptance, that personal agency is woven into a tapestry too vast for individual unraveling. Comfort comes from recognizing one's place in a predetermined design. A third tradition reads the traveler as a seeker of wisdom. The crossroads are not only paths, but questions. The traveler pauses, listens to local voices, learns from errors, and transforms through dialogue. Emphasis shifts from destination to process. The journey is educational, communal, and iterative. The tale becomes a pedagogy for curiosity, urging readers to value perspective over certainty. What binds these interpretations is the same core event. What separates them is the lens each tradition applies: ethics, destiny, or inquiry. When we recognize that stories mutate to meet cultural needs, we gain humility. We stop asking which version is true and start asking what each version reveals about the people who tell it. Rewriting the narrative is not erasure. It is translation, a way communities make meaning. By listening to multiple renderings, we learn to hold complexity, appreciate difference, and perhaps find a richer path at every crossroads we face.